this is Riding with Ree. I'm back, literally and figuratively. I have been away from both YouTube and also life. I've just got back from a really big trip with my partner, which we had planned years ago, well, over a year ago now. We were lucky enough to go to Hong Kong, New Zealand and Malaysia, and we got back super late last night. So I'm about to see Harley for the first time in over a month. And I'm going to go for a hack. I've got my GoPro with me. I'm going to show you that. It's actually, there's a dressage competition happening at the yard today and they needed a writer for the prelim and novice classes. So I'm going to do that and maybe share some learnings with you. I need to go up to the tack shop to take a few pieces that I'm going to sell. They have this wonderful secondhand section. It should be a busy day. I feel busy, which is classic me. I've had this month of being quite relaxed and now I'm back into it like this. But let's go and see Harley because I have missed him so much. So much. And I'll talk to you a little bit about what he's been doing while I've been away. So let's go. I need to grab my stuff. I am hoping it's not going to be too busy and I want to see everyone as well. So there may be gaps in this vlog because I'm chatting deliveries and saying hello and stuff. And obviously I'm not putting that on camera. It's very hard. I do find it quite difficult to vlog at a livery yard sometimes because it just gets really awkward when you're carrying your camera around all the time. Oh my gosh. I put a bunch of stuff at home while I was away because I didn't want it to get like mouldy or anything. And I also wanted it to make it easier for my coach to find the things that she needed. But now it means I've got to lug it all back. But in, you know, the Equitex bags, very useful for this kind of stuff. Oh, Johnny! Hi! Oh, hi! I missed you! Hi! I missed you! Hi, darling! Hi! My little bunny! Oh, you had a busy day. Don't eat my shoe. Don't eat my shoe. You can miss me too. Stop it. Stop it. Whilst I give Harley a brush and get him ready, I thought it might be nice to give you a little insight into what he's been getting up to whilst I've been away. So as you may know, I keep Harley on full livery. I kept Woody on full livery as well. It works best alongside my London job. And if you want more of an insight into full livery and what it entails, I'm happy to do a video on that. Just let me know. So my full livery normally means that I ride Harley 90% of the time and my coach rides him once a week. That's just because he's young, and so she's helping to sort of bring him on further and teach him things that I can't do with my level of riding skill. And so what I did for the month that I was away was just increase my livery package so that my coach rode him 3 times a week instead of once, just to make sure that he was kept ticking over. And when she rode him, she would send me these lovely little photos and videos to let me know what she'd been doing with him. He did a lot of hacking, a little bit of pole work, a little bit of lunging, and we had a conversation beforehand about what it would look like. And I and her were very clear that it wasn't like a boot camp that we wanted. I wasn't coming away expecting him to be drilled in the school. Like, that's not what I wanted. We just wanted him to be kept ticking over and do all the things that a lovely young 5-year-old who is, being made for me and made for life would do. As you can see, he's still quite muddy. He's still out at night, which he really loves, and I really like it for him. It's been quite mild here. It's only just turned the weather, so he's still enjoying it. And as you can see, he's not clipped. He's just not doing enough work to warrant being clipped. We've just clipped his feathers and just under his chin because I think he was getting a bit sweaty, and it's easier to get the mud off. It dries quicker, although there's a debate around whether you should keep feathers on because it keeps the mud away from the skin, etc. So it's totally personal choice. But yeah, I think he's looking really well, even with his big fluffy coat. Hello. Hey. Walk on, please. Good boy. Oh my gosh, my stirrups are so long. You can tell my coach has been riding you. Oh, I might have to put these up. Hang on, Harley. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, good lad. That's better. I hope this is giving you a good view, and I apologise if not. Oh, it's so nice to be back on my horse. I'll just tell you now, I've been fixated lately on the angle of my pelvis, which is not a new thing. I thought about this for a long time. But how it's not straight and it should be like a fishbowl, and mine isn't. And the other thing I've been thinking about is in my last lesson before I left, we were talking about contact. And you might actually have seen on Instagram riding with a bungee around my fingers and also a whip, because I tend to sort of have such a light contact that actually the horse has nothing to hold on to. So getting better at having something there for them on the end of the rope, the end of the rein. Good boy. It's been a bit wet here, so we're going to stick to the roads, which isn't very exciting, but nevertheless. Isn't this nice to be able to get on your horse after a month of not riding him and go straight out for a hack on your own, and to feel that comfortable? Hey, because you're a superstar. With any luck, we might be able to go in the dressage sports tomorrow. Funny how when it's upside down, I push through, I just pick up on you. Boy. Good boy. Well done. Good boy. Okay, good boy. Ooh. Oh. Oh, you're not afraid of puddles. Come on. Down. Good boy. Good boy. You're all right. Well done. You got it. Good lad. Good. Well done. Have a little look at the water. Yeah, good boy. Well done. Let's try and do some flexing the other way. Got a bit of an obsession with looking right today, or left even. Let's get that inside bend. Let's get my thing straight. Good. 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 Yes, it's a little pony. Come on. Yep. Walk on. Boy. I tell you what, I'm definitely sitting more on my right seat bone than my left. It's just feeling a bit exaggerated today, but can't always fix things after a time off. Good boy. Hedge trimmer, that's what it is. Good boy. We'll have a little trot through the wood, I think. Give you something to do. Hey, good boy. Ooh, easy. You're all right. Well, I didn't see that one either, to be fair. Good boy. You're okay. You're all right. Keep walking forward. You got it. Think forward. That's it. Well done. You got it. You're okay. Good boy. I've got you. That's it. Good boy. Can you have a look? That's it. Easy. You're okay. You're all right. It's all right. You're all right. Ooh, good lad. It's all right. Boy. Well done. Ooh, you're okay. You're okay. Good boy. I've got you. I won't let anything hurt you. You're fine. You're okay. I've got you. Good boy. That's it. I know you want to stretch, but I don't feel I can let you go into that at the moment. Hey. Boy. You're okay. Good boy. You're alright. I got you. Thank you. You're alright. Good lad. Well done. Why don't we trot? Yeah. Come on. Well done. Boy. Good boy. I've got you.
Well done. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Well done. Good. Oh. Good boy. Well done. Good. Thank you. Good boy. Hello. Good lad. Well done. Good lad. Oh, well done. Oops, careful. Stop. Good boy. Nearly home. Oh, well, it's time to have a car. There's just a car behind me. Thank you. Good boy. He's a little bit fresh, but no, he's all right. He's just feeling a bit well. We're a bit of a spook at a cyclist. That's tested my seat. Yeah, it is good to be on. See you later. Walk on. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Oh, itchy. Itchy leg, hey? Stand. There you go. No. No. Up. Good boy. Good boy. There we go, good boy. Oh, good boy. Give you a little brush for your tack bean. There we go. Good boy. You're touching the phone. Oh, you're touching the phone. Good boy. Oh, that was lovely. Even if I did slightly get a bit complacent with that cyclist. Bless him. So lucky to have hacking as well that isn't like completely swamped. There was a route that I wanted to do today. It's sort of like you have to do a bit of road and then you go up a lovely woodland, but I thought it'd be really muddy, and I didn't want to take him down the main road, having not ridden for a month, because I just thought it might be a bit much. Right, I'm going to make some hot water and clean my tack, and then I'll be writing dressage. I just went to go and ask Hannah what he's been going out in, because he's not clipped, but he's out at night, and so, you know, also I'm still getting to know him and how warm he is, so we're going to put him out in his green turnout, which is 0 gram. I'm going to put a 100-gram liner underneath, which I'm going to put on now before he has his green one later. Ready to write for the dressage. And actually, let me just shut the door. If you're not familiar with writing, when you do a dressage test, the judge will give you marks for each movement as you go through the test. But rather than the judge having to worry about looking and writing at the same time, they usually have what's called a writer. The writer sits next to them, the judge calls out the mark and any comments, and the writer will write those marks. And whilst it's also a great way to volunteer at your local event, it's a really good way to see what the judges are looking for. And so the classes that I'm doing it for are prelim and novice, both of which with Harley at the moment I'm working below because we've only done an intro, although I can ride at prelim, which is walk, trot, canter. And then at novice, I believe you include, I think it's medium trot and medium canter. I'll check and write it in the notes. But yeah, it'll be fun, and it's nice to be back involved in the yard. I love this yard so much, and it's been lovely catching up with everybody too. Before the judge comes, I'll just show you what we're doing. So I've got the test sheets here, and the arena is there. So the judge will be sat here, usually judge from either a car or a cabin, and these should be in order. So we've got the rider number and everything. I can see the judge is on her way, so I'm going to make sure I've got everything I need, and yeah, maybe I can show you a little bit, but I'm not sure because I haven't asked the riders, so actually I won't. I'll just tell you about it afterwards. Okay, so I've done the dressage writing. I've now come to my local tack shop to drop off the numbers that I don't need. But firstly, 3 things that I learned writing. Was it 3? A few things that I learned writing. 1, almost everybody did a fantastic entry, a straight entry, and that got them good marks. 2, almost everyone lost marks on their free walk on a long rein because very few people did a true stretch. And number 3, most people lost marks on their upward transitions to trot and canter through hollowing. I think these are things that we all know. I certainly was like, yeah, that's the things I struggle with too, but it's good to see it like that you're not the only one. And also I saw a couple of riders get a little bit stressed and tense, and actually the test never looked as bad as you could tell in their head that they thought it looked terrible, and actually it was looking fine, but the more that they got tense, obviously the worse it got. So that was interesting. Anyway, let me show you what I've brought for the secondhand section. This is a tack shop that's relatively local to me. It's Woldingham Saddlers, and they have this great secondhand section that you can go and take things and sell them, and then people can buy them secondhand, and it's great. And I'm just dropping off a bunch of numbers that I don't need anymore because I have the Equitexes, and also you know that you seem to accumulate numbers over time, and I don't need them, so yeah. So here's everything I've got, just so many numbers. I think there's some bandages in here, And I'm also going to see if I can get one of my head collars, if it's in here, resized because it is too big. Perfect. Thank you so much. See you later. Right, that's it. I've ticked almost everything off my list today. I just have to go and get some diaries packed for orders. My Etsy shop is now reopened, so if you're looking for a planner that you can set goals in for 2024, then have a little look on my Etsy. I'll put the link up here. The planners are undated, so you can start them at any time of year. There's one planner for people who ride more than twice a week, like owners or loaners, and then there's another planner for people who have riding lessons or ride up to twice a week, so you can choose the one that works for you best. And if you have any questions, let me know. Other things to tell you about: I am next week excitingly doing a webinar with World Horse Welfare and This Esme, and we're going to be talking about horse welfare and content creation and how the two things must go hand in hand, and tips for content creation. So if you want to join us, you can sign up. I'll put all the links and the details in the description. I'm just going to finish up at the yard. I've just put Harley's top rug on and put on some mud repellent cream, Muddy Buddy. I didn't film it because my battery is on 5% because it didn't charge last night, because I don't know where my head is today. I'm going back to work next week, so I thought it might be nice to do a day in the life, maybe